Hey everybody, welcome to the 2011 Bassmaster Classic, and with us is Randy Hopper, president of Fish Holdings Company, or Ranger Boats, or I'm not sure what the exact title is, but there's been a little change, the last 12 months. But, we spoke with Randy at the FLW Championship in Atlanta back in August, and we kind of had a State of the Union talk about the merger of Stratus and Triton now being manufactured at your plant in Flippin. That's all settled in now. All the boats are starting to come off the line. Dealers are starting to come back a little bit. There's a lot of activity in our business finally that's positive. And you called that back in August. You said, hey, now we're on offense. And I think that we're starting to see some of that. The Classic has brought out all the excitement and the fans that it always does. And then obviously your displays here are fabulous. But let's get back to the industry. And where do you think we are as an industry? Are we moving where you thought we'd be moving back in August, and just kind of go from there?
Yeah, well, I don't know that I'm that prophetic, but appreciate the comments. But what we really see now, I think, John, and it's evident here, is that we bottomed out. It's been a tough 2 or 3 years, not just for boat manufacturing, but for manufacturing, for business in general in this country. And with the economy like it was, we were in a defensive mode for a while. And I think when we talked back at the FLW Championship last year in August, we talked about that we felt like we were at the bottom, and some of the things we were doing with the acquisitions and with the movement of production to Flippin and the consolidation of some of those things. And, here we are several months later, and I am feeling really good. I mean, our sales for January on the Ranger side it was really, really good compared to the year before. So, now we're starting to see these trends that are on the upside rather than trying to stop the slide. And I think that's the general economy. People are feeling better about jobs. They're feeling better. We still got lots of issues, but we've had an election since we talked, and from my point of view, that was real positive. And I think just as far as change is concerned, it put some new energy into the system, really.
Well, and I'll tell you the other thing we're seeing is on the tournament side. As you know, we cover a lot of tournaments, probably as many or more than anybody out there, and the numbers are better. There are more anglers showing. There's a BFL at Lake Murray yesterday, 123 boats showed up. Yeah. Well, last year there were 85. So, they're coming back. There's pent-up demand that's starting to kick in, and fishing's fishing. Guys that love to fish are going to get out on the water.
Well, I think there's two things there. I think you're right. There's pent-up demand. People have been fishing all along, maybe not so much, but the sport hadn't floundered at all. That's not the issue. It's just people's ability to go and do the things, the discretionary time and dollars and so forth. The other thing I think that's important for us to realize is that on the competitive side, that's really growing, just like BASF and Jerry and the good things and positive things that have happened there. They're new owners of this organization as well. They have a passion for it. They love what they're doing. And I think it's going to show in this organization. Going back to FLW, the first tournament they had down Okeechobee just, the other day, phenomenal catches, just sacks of fish. And that's what we're hearing even our local lake on Bull shows, lots of fish. So, the momentum is building, and we're just real happy to be where we're at. I'll be honest. We have such a loyal customer base, and people are in here now. They're talking about buying a boat. They put it off. They're buying new boats. Used Rangers are a real commodity, and so our resale value has always been great, and we're seeing that now being a real asset to us on the upswing, because people can sell their old boat and get into a new product. And that's very important.
Well, and the